In this video, I'll show you how to do some regression in JMP. To do that, we'll go to Analyze, Fit Y by X, and we can just pick a Y, pick an X. Notice here that whenever you have two variables, one is a Y, one is an X, this little chart here tells you what kind of plot you're making. When they're both continuous, it's bivariate, like the scatter diagram. When it's a discrete on the X and a continuous on the Y, that's your one-way plot. And discrete, that's your contingency table. So I put these in for X and Y. I click OK. This gives me my plot. It looks all right. I can fit a line. I can also go and I can do this guy. This is sort of tells us if it's football shaped or not. Most of the points lie in here. It looks okay. You don't have to do that, but it is a way to look at it. Then we're often asked about residuals, so we can do plot residuals, but well, it doesn't really give us everything we want. It does give us some plots. It gives us a residual by predicted, so this is the predicted value for y, and this is the residual. This is the predicted value for y, and this is the y value. And this is just row numbers. We order all the predictions, and then we plot the residual. But one plot we often want to make is where we plot this x, each x value, by its residual, so how far it was from the line. So one thing we can do is we can go here, and we can click Save Residuals. Now, that gives us a new column. So cigarette tax per pack was our X. And then we can go back to Analyze, and we'll put the X as our X, and our Y as the residuals. So now what we have is we have a plot of residuals versus the X value. So at every point, what was the vertical distance from our line? And then we can play with the residuals and see if they satisfy our assumptions.